Hey guys, I'm Lovie Brown, and today I'm going to be doing my very first review on YouTube. Alright guys, well before we get started, I'd like to give a very big thank you to Guestsheaux for allowing me to appear on this month's Guestsheaux. I'm the new YouTuber, and so are a lot of the people that come through his channel and submit these videos, and I think this is a really good thing and really a really cool thing for him to do. So yeah, shout out to Bob Show. Thank you very much. Now, on to the review. Oh, and one more thing before we get started. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit sick. Well, not a little bit, I'm really sick. So, I kind of sound a little nasally. So please just bear with me. Thank you. Now today we're going to be looking at a Canadian mockbuster film from the good old folks over at Tomcat Studios. Today's movie is called The Black Bat Rises. Yeah, this is one of those kind of movies. The ones that they put like right in front of the checkout aisle when your grandma's about to buy her groceries. Then she looks at it and sees, oh, this might be like Batman or Thor or Captain America or something. But in reality, it's just a really crappy knockoff. And so she ends up buying it for you. And then you're sitting there like, really, come on, grandma, step your game up. But, yeah. Well, to this movie's credit, it is based off a comic book character of the same name, but since that comic book character was created in order to cash in on the popularity of Batman, yeah, this movie gets no sympathy from me. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the cover. And you failed, movie. You failed. I know this is comic accurate to have him with a gun and everything, but I mean, this is a Batman knockoff. How are you gonna sell it if Batman doesn't use guns? Well, not Christopher Nolan's Batman. Batflick, he uses guns, lots of guns. But this guy, he's 2012 Batman. He shouldn't be having a gun. Now I think about it, this whole cover really reminds me of Sin City, and man, would I rather be watching Sin City right now. Our movie opens with a German quote of some kind. I don't know, feel free to translate. A stock footage shot of the moon, and now some pointless banter between two thugs. Yeah, there's a lot of padding in this movie, and it was really difficult to sit through.
Not much going on.
I gotta take a leak.
Make it quick. Boss has cameras all over this building.
Yeah, I'm just going around the corner.
Right. Make it quick.
Okay, Mom.
Shut up.
This is the movie's best intentional attempt at comedy. That is a problem.
My name is Anthony Quinn.
What?
My name is Anthony Quinn.
What?
My name is Anthony Quinn.
What? Now I know this movie didn't really have a lot of money to put into it, especially with actors, but I mean, this is the voice they decided to go with? That is the most unintimidating thing I've ever heard in my life. Hi, I'm Anthony Quinn. How are you? I mean, could they have at least given us the gargling voice or something?
Where were the other drugs going?
I never knew that. Wait, what?
I said, where are the other drugs going?
Why are you talking like that?
It's a bad voice. It's a bad.
After that little
There are
skirmish,
some people
our
that
hero,
see
while trying his best
mostly
not to sound like
disreputable
Batman, gives some much needed exposition while approaching
That know
the
me by another name.
lamest fight scene you will ever see in your life.
Now you might ask yourself why a well-respected district attorney would find himself in a situation like this. Well, let's pause here, and I can tell you the story.
Next we cut to a very long, boring, and generic cutscene, so I'm just gonna skip it. After that, the movie follows this nameless would-be victim who, as you could probably guess, serves absolutely nothing to the plot and is just a device to pad the runtime. Little does she know, two crooks are about to commit the most diabolical act you could even think of. They're going to follow around for a couple of minutes. Or at least that's what I think. I don't know, it takes very long and they don't even attempt to do anything. Oh no, I stand corrected. They wanted to play volleyball. Come on, movie. We all know what music you really wanted to play. So yeah, after Great Value Batman takes care of the goons, she just ups and leaves. What a dick.
Around in the dark.
Then
carrying
not
a gun
Batman
would
hops
be up
into
to
his car.
anything but no good.
And what movie? You really couldn't cover up that sticker? Anyways, this finally leads to the flashback.
But
We
I-
then see our hero getting ready for bed when, oh my god, really movie? Are you this lazy? You couldn't even edit out the guy's arm? Look, even he wants to know what the camera guy's doing. Anyways, now that he's asleep, an intruder breaks in and lurks around the house.
Whoa there.
Who are you and what are you doing in my house?
Easy. If you'd lower the gun.
Start talking.
Okay. You're in danger. I came here to warn you.
Nice try.
No, it's true. My name is Kirby. Silk Kirby. I heard it through the grapevine that someone was going to break into your house tonight.
Somebody did break into my house tonight.
Not me. I heard that one of Oliver Snate's men is coming here to kill you.
Snate?
Yeah, you do have a court date with him tomorrow, don't you?
Yes, but it's been in all the papers. We're putting him away for extortion and for arms dealing.
Well, he's sending someone here tonight. I came here to warn you.
And just why would you do that for me?
Kirby. You do know that name, don't you?
Should I?
My brother's name is Warren Kirby. You put him away about 10 years ago for murder.
And for that, you came here to warn me. How does that make any sense?
Well, it makes sense to me. My brother was a bad guy. He was my role model until then. He killed a guy over a case of beer. When you put him away, it really affected me. He was leading me down a dark road and you stopped that. I wanted to thank you. I feel like I owe you something for helping to steer me right.
A couple of things wrong with this scene. For starters, Kirby, Snate. Really, is that the best you could do? Second of all, that's a horrible motivation. I mean, looking for how old this guy is, I'm guessing he was about anywhere from 20 to 30 when he put his brother away. That means he's more than comfortable in the underground scene by then, but whatever. Third, why didn't you just knock on the door? I mean, you could have saved yourself a lot of trouble and a lot of time, not to mention a lot of stress. And fourth, why does Anthony Quinn sound cooler without the mask than with it? Anyways, the two of them devise a plan to catch the hitman before he can kill Quinn.
Oliver Snate sends his regards.
Tell him I said thanks.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen, mercilessly kills people and needlessly puts his fans in the way of danger. You know, since you could have just used pillows or something. The next day, Anthony gets ready to put Oliver Snate on trial, when all of a sudden, a tragedy strikes.
Everything's ready to go, boss.
All right then, let's get this started.
You shouldn't have tried to get Snake to take the stand.
I'm sorry, what?
My eyes! My eyes!
Sir! Sir! Someone call an ambulance! Help's on its way, you'll be alright.
I can't see. I can't see.
Case closed.
Gotcha, bitch!
1. Why didn't you just kill him? 2. Why do you think you're free to leave? I mean, obviously someone is going to point out that you had something to do with the fact that this man was attacked in broad daylight. Right before your trial, I might add.
Justice
After
may be
that
blind,
incident,
but I know
Anthony
you still
was left
believe in it.
blind and morbidly depressed. Poor guy. Well, on the bright side, at least he wanted to see this movie.
I want to be alone, Silk. I need time to think. Whoever that is, tell them to go away. I don't want any visitors.
Yes, sir.
You had one job, Kirby. Come on now. You're not Alfred.
Hello? Who are you? I told Silk that I didn't want any visitors. Who are you?
I assure you, Mr. Quinn, I'm a friend.
I don't recognize your voice. Do I know you?
Well, I saw you at the courthouse once, but we've never been introduced. My name's Carol Baldwin. And I have a proposition for you.
A proposition? What kind of a proposition?
Your eyes, Mr.
There's nothing that can be done for my eyes, Miss Baldwin. And I've already had enough pep talks for one night. I'm blind. I can't see.
I know you can't see me, Mr. Quinn, but I'm sure you can hear me. I want you to listen very carefully. I can help you. I can help you to see again. Now, I know you've been treated by the best doctors in North America. Well, they couldn't do a thing for you. You're wondering, what could this woman possibly offer me that they couldn't?
How about a blowjob? Please be a blowjob. I haven't had action in over 10 years, god damn it.
No, of course not, because that might actually be enjoyable. Not to mention it will explain why this movie has been complete crap up until this point. But instead, she tells him where he can get his eyes fixed and gives him some really shallow character development about how Snake killed her father. Also, how did Kirby get up there? What is he, some sort of magician?
Of course.
So Quinn and Kirby make their way to the unanimous hospital in a
So Silk and I
faraway
decided
land.
to take Carol up on her
And I
offer.
feel like it's worth
We flew
pointing
to the
out
Orient.
that this is probably the best well-shot scene. However, I'm more
They
than
tried every
positive
procedure.
that
pretty much
this
known
is
to
some
man.
sort of stock footage, so yeah, no points there. A few pointless seasons later, and we're back at Quinn's house where he's eager to test out his newly refurbished eyesight.
The darkness that I've been stuck in. Ugh,
What's wrong?
bright. It's too bright.
Just take a minute, you'll adjust.
No, it's still too bright. Something's wrong.
Don't panic yet. Silk, could you get the lights?
Of course.
What is it?
In the dark. I can see perfectly in the dark.
No, the surgery.
My eyes must have been worse than they thought. This is amazing.
First off, movie, night vision, really, that's what you're going with? That is so lame on so many different levels. It's not even funny. I mean, you go through all the trouble of making him blind just to give him night vision. You could just gave him goggles if that's what you wanted to do. But instead, you go through all the trouble and effort to make him have night vision. Do you know what it is that makes Daredevil so cool? It's not the fact that he's blind. It's the fact that his senses are heightened, so it basically eliminates the need for him to see. You just wasted all of our time. Second of all, it's not amazing, okay? If anything, it's a mild hindrance. You know, since you're gonna probably have to wear sunglasses every time you walk out in the daytime. And third of all, that edit, really? No lens flare, nothing. You're just gonna go with a white beam in the middle of the thing. I could have done a better job, and I'm doing this as I go along. So yeah, now that he has night vision, Quinn thinks that he's some kind of a superhero and decides to go after Snake himself. And decides to start looking for him in the strangest strip club I have ever seen in my life. And why is he dressed up as a 70s hippie pimp? Well, there's a very good explanation for that. No, there isn't, unless the acid affected his sense of fashion somehow. Has the movie resorted to half-naked women in order to keep our attention? Yes it has. Do I care? Not one single bit. This is far better than anything else this movie has to offer. And I do not mind it at all. And just like every other scene in this movie, this part takes way too long. But then again, at least the movie's taking a step back and saying to itself, you know, we need to show these people something wholesome, you know, to cleanse their mind of the crap we subjected it to thus far. And also, isn't this a little inappropriate for kids? After that pointless yet appreciated scene, our hero decides to do something actually smart and track down one of Snake's goons.
What the hell is this? He with you?
Nope.
You sure?
Guys I hang with dressed a lot freakier than that dude.
You got a problem, friend?
You've got the problem, and I'm not your friend.
Hey, the friend thing was a courtesy. Kind of like, you get out of my way. I don't kill you.
I'll take my chances.
You get a load of this guy? Smart man.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
So after disposing of the other two thugs, not Batman confronts the last one standing.
Go ahead. I don't care.
It's not that easy. You're one of Snake's men, right?
So what?
I want you to give him a message.
I work for Snake, not freaks.
Oh, I think you're gonna want to give him this message. Do you know what you goons went through tonight? That's nothing compared to what's gonna happen when I get my hands on him.
So like a good little goon, he runs off and does what he's told.
I didn't count.
Why not?
This guy, he was...
This guy. You sold him the guns, I got the cash. Who cares?
It's not that easy. It's not that simple. He killed the buyer and sent me back here with a message for you.
Really?
Yeah.
A message?
Yeah.
What kind of message did he give you?
He says he's coming for you.
That don't scare me none. Lots of people think they can move in on my operation. If I had a nickel for every time...
This guy is different, boss.
Go on.
It's just all in black. Mask and everything. In and out of the shadows. We never knew he was coming from. It was like an ace shot. No problems getting us in his sights. Boss, if I were you, I'd be scared out of my skin.
What do you mean you should be scared out of your skin? Aren't you the one who was just goading him on like, oh, I don't care, I'm a real G, hashtag thug life, like one of those 7-year-olds on Black Ops? Next thing you know, we're back to where we started, and is it just me or do these guys have worse aim than the stormtroopers? But oh no, he gets caught. Whatever shall he do?
Bravo. Bravo. I watched the whole thing on my monitors. You put on quite a show, believe me.
Glad you enjoyed it, scum.
Aw, now you've gone and hurt my feelings. I would have thought a guy with your talents would need some extra money. Those clothes don't come cheap, I imagine. Not much for the small talk, huh? Like I told Steve, he only needs to be afraid of me.
Do you believe that you and your entire crew are on the same page?
If they know what's good for them, they are.
Are you sure about that?
Run, bitch! Run!
So the black bat catches Snake, and yeah, no, that one stick of dynamite did not do all of that. So that was the black bat, and what do I think of it? Let's just say my will to live has never been weaker. I mean, seriously, it depresses me that something so crappy actually exists in the world today. I mean, where do I even begin? The acting sucks, the music sucks, the writing is crap, the story takes way too long because if you take out all the padding, well, the movie is at most 30 minutes. In fact, there was only one thing good this movie actually managed, and that was installing a greater sense of appreciation into me. You know, all this time I thought online critics overreacted to these really crappy knockoff movies for comedic effect or something. As a viewer, I took for granted the struggle that they put in to having to sit through and endure this monumental crap. However, if this movie is any indicator, then I wouldn't wish this experience upon my worst enemy. And I am sorry, Nostalgia Critic, Guestsheaux, Linkara, and many others. But now I truly do appreciate what these guys have to go through. And if you guys enjoyed and appreciated my suffering, well then that's great. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm working on more reviews every day, comic books, movies, and more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Lovie Brown, and peace out.